Okay, welcome to the next Blender tutorial. So today we are doing a case of an emergency box kind of thing. So what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and switch the render engine over to cycles over here on the tab on the right. And I'm going to go ahead and add a mesh and a plane. Just scale that up. We're going to work with default cube today, so let's go with G, and I'm going to bring this up. And all I'm going to do is just elongate this one to whatever size box that you would like. Totally up to you. Let's go with edit mode, and I'm going to go with the front face right here. We'll go E for extrude, leave it where it is, S for scale, bring it in, and then just scale upward just to give it that nice little box touch. And then we're going to go E for extrude and bring it back. So you don't want to go too far back where it goes through the back, but you just want this just here. Okay, so what we're going to do from this point on, let's go to object mode, add, and we're going to go ahead and add a plane. So you want to go ahead and rotate this by 90, press G, bring this up. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to double duplicate this, because we're going to need this as a front cover and we're also going to need this as a glass. So let's go with G, bring this forward. We'll measure this up just to where we need to place this. So let's go S for scale, G, bring this down, and you can go ahead and go into the edit mode if you'd like and select the edge tool just here. G just to bring this up, and then G just to bring this down on this side by holding center scroll. So this is going to be the glass, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this out. So let's go Shift D, bring this one forward. So now if we go into the X-ray mode, you can see that we have one at the back here and one at the front, if you guys can see that. So let's work with the one at the front right here that we have. Let's press G and just bring this forward. You can see the one at the back right there. That's going to be the glass. And all I'm going to do is, let's go ahead and go to edit mode. I'm going to go ahead and select the face. E for extrude, leave it where it is. S for scale inwards. And then all you're going to do is just make that again a box. Scale it inwards just slightly. Scale upwards just slightly as well. We're going to go ahead and delete that face. Click again, and this should select the face at the back. We'll go delete faces. Press A to select everything. E for extrude. And now you've got the front of the box as such. So what we're going to do, let's go to objects mode. You can go ahead and smooth that off if you'd like. You can go ahead and smooth the back box off as well. This piece that we've made for the glass right here, we're going to go ahead and press G, bring this forward. Just place it right there, just on the front. Now obviously we don't have materials at this point, so what we're going to do is let's go to materials, we'll go new. So this material right here is going to be glass. Let's change out the principal BSDF to glass BSDF and turn down the roughness. And then the background right here, we're going to want a red box, so let's make this as red wood. And we'll go ahead and just give that a nice little red tint, and maybe we'll just kind of buffer off that roughness just a little bit. So the box at the back as well, we're going to need the exact same texture that we have at the front, so just go down to the drop down right here and select the red wood that we've just made. And what we're going to do is we'll take the front of the box that we have right here and the mirror. And we're just going to press G, bring this back. Make sure that you've got both selected with Shift. Just bring this back as such. And you can see that it doesn't fully fit, and that's the idea of the design, to be honest with you, because you know, the door is meant to be taken off. So this is what you should have in the end once you've finished that. And what I'm going to do with this box one in particular, let's go to edit mode. I'm going to go ahead and select the face at the bottom right here and the face at the top, because I feel that I like to have a different tone on this one and a different colour. So let's get that one on the middle right there. Oops. Okay, I'm going to take off X-ray so it's easier. And then put it back on. There we go. So now you can see these two faces are selected within inside the box. We're going to go with plus. Let's go new, assign, and then we'll have this as a deeper red, just to pull some of those details from the box. So just click assign once you've got the tone that you'd like. And now we can see that the box looks a little bit more square on the inside. So now we need the text on the outside as well. So let's go with just regular render for the moment. Let's go to add. You want to go objects mode before add, so add, and then let's go to text. Text should appear right here. So all we need to do, if we go 7 to heaven, let's go to edit mode. Just going to go ahead and take that off, and we can go, you want to go capitals with this, so in case, let's just zoom back out, off, and then I'm going to press enter, and then we'll go emergency. Okay, so if we go to the data on the fonts and stuff like that, we can also put this into the center so that it's nice and central right there. We're going to go object. Let's get this onto the glass right here, so we're going to press G, bring this up. You're going to want to rotate this by 90 and then rotate again by 90 as such. We're going to press G, bring this forward. I'm going to go ahead and take the X-ray off just for a second. Let's go S for scale, G to bring this up, and then just kind of place it on the glass. So you might need to scale this down just ever so slightly and then bring it forward. So let's go G. So you just want to get it nice and neat in front. S to scale. I'm just going to place mine there. Should have something like this in case of emergency, and then we're just going to put break glass at the bottom here. Or you could put break glass at the top if you wanted to, but I mean it's totally up to you, it's your design. So let's bring this down, Shift D, duplicate this. We'll go to edit mode. Let's get rid of this. And then we just want to write break glass. Let's go back to objects mode. And that's it really. That's the project. Just going to move this floor upwards just a little bit. And then I'm just going to add another light in here as well. Just kind of offset this. I think that'll do. Yeah. So if you guys like this tutorial, please like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.